The Weeknd made a jaw-dropping return to the Grammy Awards stage at the 2025 ceremony, marking the end of his 4-year boycott of the prestigious event. His comeback came as a pleasant surprise to both fans and critics, especially considering the very public stance he took in 2021, when he famously criticized the Grammy Awards for what he deemed a lack of transparency in the nomination process. On Sunday, February 2, 2025, Abel Tesfaye, the artist known globally as The Weeknd, took center stage at the Grammy Awards following an introduction by Harvey Mason Jr., CEO of the Recording Academy and MusiCares. The event was a momentous occasion as it not only marked The Weeknd's long-awaited return but also represented a shift in how the Grammy voting system operates, especially in light of the artist's public call-out of the awards show in 2021. The Weeknd's performance was nothing short of spectacular. The 34-year-old singer and performer delivered an electrifying set that showcased 2 tracks from his latest album, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Cry for Me and Timeless. These tracks, from his newly released album, received thunderous applause and attention from fans and critics alike. This performance was especially notable because Hurry Up Tomorrow marks the final chapter in his trilogy of albums, following the success of After Hours, 2020, and Dawn FM, 2022. Each of these albums has seen tremendous success on streaming platforms and has solidified The Weeknd's place in pop culture history. The performance itself was nothing short of dazzling, with The Weeknd surrounded by an array of dancers, all of whom moved in perfect sync to the rhythm of the music. The visual spectacle and the production value of the performance were a testament to his meticulous attention to detail and commitment to his art. To further elevate the performance, The Weeknd was later joined by his tourmate, rapper Playboi Carti, adding an exciting layer of collaboration to the set. The duo's on-stage chemistry brought a dynamic energy to the night, making it clear that The Weeknd was fully back in the spotlight and eager to share his new music with the world. For those who may not remember, The Weeknd's decision to boycott the Grammy Awards stemmed from his frustration with the lack of transparency within the organization. In March of 2021, The Weeknd made headlines after he revealed to the New York Times that he would no longer allow his label to submit his music to the Grammys, citing issues with the secret committees that had, in his view, undermined the integrity of the awards process. This move sent shockwaves through the music industry, as The Weeknd had been one of the most commercially successful artists of the time. His absence from the Grammys that year was noticeable, and many wondered whether his stance would inspire other artists to follow suit. In response to the controversy and the subsequent boycott, Harvey Mason Jr., who became the CEO of the Recording Academy in 2020, made efforts to address the criticisms. During the 2025 Grammy ceremony, Mason Jr. addressed The Weeknd's past remarks, recalling, "I remember waking up to the headlines that The Weeknd called out the Academy for lack of transparency in our awards." His acknowledgement of the situation was measured and thoughtful, as he sought to demonstrate that changes had been made within the organization in an effort to foster more inclusivity and fairness. Mason Jr. went on to explain that The Weeknd's boycott had played a pivotal role in driving changes within the Academy. The Recording Academy's membership and voting committees have undergone significant revisions since 2021, with a more diverse electorate now in place. According to Mason Jr., nearly 40% of the members are people of color, and a substantial portion of the voting body, 66%, is new. This shift, Mason Jr. noted, was designed to reflect a system that is rooted in fairness, integrity, and inclusivity, ensuring that every voice in the music community is heard. The Weeknd's return to the Grammys can be seen as symbolic of the changes taking place within the organization, and his willingness to re-engage with the awards show sends a powerful message to both the music industry and his fans. While his decision to boycott the Grammys was a defining moment in his career, it also spurred positive changes that may help address long-standing issues within the awards process. It remains to be seen whether other artists will follow The Weeknd's lead and whether the revised system will continue to foster a more equitable environment for all musicians, but the changes in place are an important step forward. In addition to his surprise appearance at the Grammys, The Weeknd also made waves last week when he announced his upcoming world tour. This tour is set to support Hurry Up Tomorrow, his final album in the trilogy that began with After Hours in 2020. Fans are eagerly anticipating the opportunity to see The Weeknd perform live, especially after the pandemic-era hiatus and the limitations on large-scale live events. His decision to announce the tour immediately following his return to the Grammys adds to the excitement, and it sets the stage for what promises to be a massive year for the artist. The Weeknd's Grammy comeback is a reflection of his journey, both artistically and personally. His decision to re-engage with the Grammys is likely a sign that the relationship between The Weeknd and the Recording Academy has been mended, at least for the time being. However, it also highlights the ongoing evolution of the awards show, which has had to confront and address its past mistakes in order to remain relevant in a rapidly changing music industry. The fact that The Weeknd, one of the biggest stars in the world, felt comfortable enough to return to the Grammy stage after such a public departure is a testament to the progress that has been made, and the work that still remains to be done. For fans of The Weeknd, the 2025 Grammys were a night to remember. Not only did they witness a groundbreaking performance of 2 songs from Hurry Up Tomorrow, but they also saw the artist reclaim his place at the heart of the music industry. The future is looking bright for The Weeknd, and with the release of Hurry Up Tomorrow and the announcement of his world tour, it's clear that this is just the beginning of an exciting new chapter in his career. The Weeknd's surprise return to the Grammys has already sparked widespread discussion, and it is likely to be a key moment in the ongoing debate about the relevance and fairness of the Grammy Awards. As the industry continues to evolve, The Weeknd's willingness to engage with the awards show again signals that the tides may be turning, both for the artist and for the larger music community. The 2025 Grammy performance was just the beginning, and as The Weeknd embarks on his world tour, it will be interesting to see how his relationship with the Grammy Awards continues to develop. The music world is watching, and The Weeknd is once again firmly in the spotlight.